Hi, my name is Derek Su, Executive Coding Officer for KITE, and welcome back to the free KITE Python course. In the last video, we went over what functions are and built-in Python functions. Today, you're going to learn how to create or define your own function, so let's get started. So a function definition specifies the name of a new function and the sequence of statements to execute when the function is called. And once we define a function, we can reuse the function over and over again throughout the program. So here we can see an example of a function definition. The first line is called the header, where we define the name of the function and any arguments that we want. In this case, there are none. After the colon, this is where we write what the function should do whenever we call it. You can create a function by using the def, short for definition, which you can see at the beginning. And you can name the function whatever you want, but there are rules and unwritten rules that are the same for naming variables. So let me show you what this looks like in the text editor. So here I've defined a function that's the same as the example. The name is print lyrics, and in here we would put any parameters that we want, but in this case we don't want any, so just leave these blank inside the parentheses. And these are the two lines that are inside of the function, which print these two sentences. And note that we must include this indentation to include that to indicate that these two lines are in fact part of this function print lyrics. So now I can call the function and the program will perform whatever's inside of it. So if I do print lyrics, now it will print out these two lines. I'm a lumberjack and I'm asleep all night, right here. And note that we can also perform this as many times as we want. So I can just say, I can print lyrics 4 times. And now it will print out these two sentences 4 times. And the benefit of using these functions is that if you want to repeat these two lines of code over and over again, we can do so with just this one line. And this makes our code shorter and easier to understand. Of course, this becomes more impactful the more lines that are actually inside the function. In this case, it's only 2, but say if there were like 4 or 5, maybe even 10 or 20, this becomes much more effective and much more efficient. So in addition to calling the function, we can also take the type of the function if we want to. So I'm just going to clear the history real quick and say I want to just print out the type of print lyrics. In this case, we do not want to include the double parentheses because we just want to refer to the name and we don't want to actually call it. So here we can see that print lyrics is a function. And furthermore, we can even use functions inside of another function. So if I define another function called repeat lyrics, I can actually take print lyrics and put this in our new function, repeat lyrics. And repeat lyrics, what it will do, it will call that function 2 times. So now, if we call repeat lyrics, what it should do is that it should repeat print lyrics twice. So you can see that's the first instance of print lyrics, and that is the second one. So remember that Python runs line by line. This means that you must define a function before using it. If you try to access a function that's not yet defined until later in the code, the program will get confused. That's like me asking you to cook something before giving you the recipe. Let me quickly show you what this looks like in the text editor. So here we already have the function print lyrics, which we already previously defined. Just a reminder, calling print lyrics will give us these 2 sentences as output. But instead, if I call the function from up here, above where I actually defined it, we'll get an error. And that's because in this point of the code, print lyrics is not actually defined yet. So the program has no idea what print lyrics is. When I say this, it just doesn't know what I'm talking about. So just to avoid confusion, make sure to always define your functions at the very beginning of the program. So thank you for listening to today's Python lecture about functions. If you have any questions, join our Discord server, linked below. There you will have complete access to forums, where KITE representatives can answer questions about concerns or confusions on exercises. Also, the link to the textbook is linked in the description along with our website. Have a great day.